we have our first guest, Rayo. What's going on? Yeah, we see you, Rayo. What's going on, man? Mr. Valenzuela. Can you turn that sideways, left? Yep.
What's up, guys?
Damn, you got your rotation lock. Can you take rotation lock off? It's just so that you get the wide screen.
There you go.
Appreciate that. So we're being joined by Jose El Rayo Valenzuela. He's trained by Jose Benavidez Jr., and he's looking to step in for Austin Dulé and take on the Rolando Romero fight, who is signed and promoted by Mayweather Promotions. Am I correct with everything thus far, Rayo?
Yep.
So what is it about Rolando Romero that you feel you can capitalize on taking this fight on short notice, man?
Well, I'm in training camp. You know, I'm ready. I feel strong. I feel good, and it's a great opportunity. You know, he posted on his Instagram that it's a world title fight and that it's a lot of money, and people are turning it down. In my head, I don't understand why. And you know, I feel like I could beat him, so why not?
Now, first and foremost, let me thank you for coming on the show because I know you're on the West Coast, so you're getting up early to be on this interview and you know, put yourself out there to our East Coast audience, so we appreciate that. Why do you think Rolly should give you the opportunity? Because let's just answer that. Why do you feel you deserve the opportunity?
It was a late notice call, you know. We're on the same promotion. We both work with Luis de Cuba. All he got to do is call him and say he does want it. You know, Luis knows that I want it. And then the fight can be easily made. If you needed a last minute replacement, you know, why not me?
Wait, you were already on the card?
No, I'm on the August 28th card.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So when you say Luis de Cuba's knows already, did you yourself ask Louis to get you that fight? Did you have Jose Benavidez Sr. contact Louis? Like, how do you know he knows?
Yeah, because Benavidez, you know, he called him. He's like, hey, just you know, heads up, Rayo's ready. You guys need a replacement, and they said definitely that they'll keep me in mind, and if anything happens, then I'm in there.
So we're being told,
but he has a new replacement.
Yeah,
now,
I was about to say that.
Yeah, so if anything, you know, maybe I could, you know, join.
So
what would be, real quick? What would be like too late of a notice? Like, what's your cutting off point for you?
There's
no cutting off. So they called you the night before the fight.
I'm ready.
Woo! Let's go,
I
champ.
like it.
Feel me?
And real quick, just to give,
I feel like in life you gotta take opportunities like this, man. They change your life, you know.
Absolutely. Real quick, let me just give his bio. It's Jose El Rayo Venezuela.
Yeah.
Valenzuela, who is 8-0 with 5 KOs out of the lightweight division. He is from Sinaloa, Mexico, born, but currently resides in Seattle, Washington. 5'8", so it's got some height to him too. Coming off of 2 wins.
I'm taller than 5'8". Actually,
you're taller than 5'8". Oh man, BoxRec tripping. How tall are you?
Yeah, they play with my height. I'm 5'11".
5'11". They got off by 3. Yo, they playing games over there.
Yo, leave it like that. Motherfuckers are surprised when they're in the ring with you.
But
I know, right?
Rayo,
like, yo,
let me ask you, man, because I've been doing this for almost 12 years. So, like, I'm not saying you capping. I'm not saying you clout chasing. But you're 8-0. Rolly has got a lot of experience on you. How deep is your amateur career, and why do you think you're ready for a regular world champion right now? Like, no one on your resume even looks like a Rolly.
Nah, but, I mean, Rolly hasn't been looking too good himself, so I think I can capitalize on him.
So, well, you talking about the Jackson Marinez fight?
Yeah, I just think in general, you know, he's a wild fighter, you know, and he does have power, but I think I have power too, and I just think my boxing skills can, you know, take me out there and slowly pick him apart, and then maybe even stop him if I, you know, place the right shots. And I do have better shot placement than him. I don't think he really, you know, I feel like he just throws, you know.
What is your amateur background? How many amateur fights?
I had 50 fights. I lost 5.
Oh wow! So this is all like dog. This is like David. You know, like you.
I've been boxing. I mean, I've been boxing since I was 10 years old, man. But the thing is, being up in Seattle, there wasn't really no like big boxing scene out there. But I gotta remember the amateur like not even losing for like 3 years straight. I didn't fight many times, but I didn't lose for like 3 years, from like 14 to 17.
Very interesting. So Louis de Cubas has been with you for how long?
Since I started.
Wow. Okay. And your first professional fight was in 2018.
Mhm.
They moving you pretty well. I mean, 4 fights, 2 fights.
Yeah, the Corona thing
Slowed you
for
down.
my first fight, I wasn't looking good, man. It was so different for me. My first fight, prior to that, I hadn't fought in a year in the amateurs, and I really wasn't active in the amateurs. So I had to slow down, and honestly, this Corona thing really helped me. That was the best thing that could happen to me, because me and Benavides Senior, we really linked. We linked brains, and I started understanding what he needed me to do, and I'm doing it now.
So how long have you been with Senior, Jose Benavides Senior, as your trainer?
I was like, probably like I think I was 18, about to turn 19, a few years now. Yeah.
How many fights did he do out of your 8?
All of them.
Oh, he's been with you all 8. Okay.
Yeah, he was in my pro. I was in camp for a whole year with him before I did my pro debut. Yeah, and that's when I sparred Teofimo and all these guys. I sparred a lot of great champions like Machado, Freddie Roy. I sparred a lot of guys, and he just kept taking me everywhere. The best sparring there was for me, he would just take me.
So you brought up Tio, man. Your name is.
I was familiar. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah,
That's what I was.
That's what I'm
go
saying.
ahead.
You've gotten a little famous in terms of the boxing industry as the guy that may or may not have knocked down Teofimo Lopez in sparring. I've never asked Tio, but yeah, I mean, talk to us about it, because your trainer definitely talks about it and says you've knocked down Tio in sparring.
I mean, I really would like not to speak too much on it, but I mean, it's because it's all people, I just don't. I want to be recognized for more than that, but. Yeah, you probably shouldn't ask him, because I'm sure you hurt his ego, bro. I promise you that. He knows deep down. Because I personally, when I have a bad sparring, I'm just talking a little bad sparring, I feel like I can't even. It bugs me all day, and I can't wait to get back in there to get it back.
Exactly.
So I know that guy must not be sleeping, bro. Him and his dad, with that ego so high they got, and man, hit him right where it hurt.
And how long ago was this? When was this?
This was before my pro debut.
Wow, so you were still an amateur.
Yeah.
What did that do
and
for
I was,
your confidence?
I was a little boy, I was light. I was walking around real light. I was like walking around like 138. Now I'm becoming a man, and I think I am a man, and
so
how do you?
You're only 22, right?
Yeah, we're only 22.
Man, you're still young.
How do you look at that situation, though? Do you look at it like, yo, I just had a good day in sparring, or you look at it
I just knew what to throw. I studied fighters. I knew what to throw, and I think I knew what to throw, and I did it right away, and I did it fast, and he just didn't expect it. And he smirked, and then I just kept coming, and I caught him with a good body shot, and he just, you can't. When you get hit with a good body shot, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, worse. Definitely. Yo, so wait, when you say you study fighters, that mean you study guys that you're about to like get in the ring with, or you're just putting paper on everybody in the division?
Yeah, I think I just watch everybody. Whoever I'm watching, whenever I'm watching, I'm always watching how will I beat this guy. I don't care what.
That's dope. Oh wow! So you watch Tyson Fury and you're looking.
Yeah, and I'm thinking if I was in there, I would be doing this to him.
That's what's up.
I watch it from a lefty perspective, and I just kind of, I study,
I love that mentality.
Yeah.
We got James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas, who says, if you could pick and get your next 3 fights, who would it be, 1 through 3?
I would do Rolly first. Um, then after beating him, I wouldn't care who I got after that. But then after that, I'll go with Teofimo.
There you trying to go through the friends, because they are friends, Rolly and Tia.
Yeah, they are. That's a coincidence, man. But
hey, listen, let me ask you something, Jose. I never seen what I'm looking at right now. It's you never been past the fourth round. How's your conditioning strategies going right now in camp, or what you've been doing to get that air up? Because what is this, a 12-round fight with Rolly?
Well, he's not fighting Rolly. Rolly took another
Not
fight.
yet, but it would be a 12-round, yeah.
Oh, okay. It would be a 12-round fight.
I mean, just training hard, bro. We get up early in the morning. We run 5-6 miles, running hills, mountains. We do some swimming here and there. Then we come back, we sleep, we eat, we go to the boxing gym, we come back, rest, eat, then we go to get to strength and conditioning. So I'm training all day like a soldier, bro. So I'm ready. I'm far away from my family, I'm focused, and I'm hungry.
So you have a date but no opponent, right?
No opponent yet.
Okay. We got
go ahead.
Coach Myers that says lightweight division is getting spicy with the looking emoji. Belts aside, who do you think is the best fighter with the best skill set at 135? Is it Tank? Is it Devin? Is it Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, or Teofimo?
I think Tank, and then I'll go with Teofimo.
What is it about Tank and Teo for you?
I just think, Tank, he hasn't really been touched like that. He hasn't really been shown that he was like under heavy pressure. Teofimo beat Loma, but at the end it was looking like whoa, what's going? Maybe he could have gone the other way.
Sure.
So I think Tank's.
You got a call?
Probably got a call.
Yeah, he got a call.
Yo, but Tank's numero uno in his book.
He said, right?
It said it's true. I never seen Tank really like under like distress. Even though Santa Cruz was throwing some heat at him, he was walking through him. So yeah.
But I'm wondering, Doomy, if he thinks the Berto fight, like what he thinks of that. If Tank takes the Berto fight, because we were talking about that last night.
Well, hopefully he could come back.
Tank to fighting Berto at 147 or a welterweight at somewhere.
Which Berto are we talking about here?
Andre Berto.
Andre?
There's only one.
There's only one Andre Berto. That man's in his prime, ranked top 5.
I never said that. But there's only one Andre Berto.
No way, man.
There's only one.
Andre? Okay, so your first reaction, what do you think of that fight? While we wait for
no. I mean, look, Berto's always been fast and all that stuff. And look, I can't knock him. Everybody's out here fighting. What's my man's name? The Cuban dude. And Tank fought him. Devin fought him. God, that's my
Gamboa.
Gamboa, yeah. Everybody's out here fighting Gamboa. Why am I gonna get mad if he fights Andre Berto, right? But
that's a good way to put it.
But Berto's a little past his prime, so to speak.
But he's a welterweight. Tank's a featherweight. You give
him credit for just fighting and beating a welterweight that has been at that.
I'm not even gonna go down his argument with Cha again. I mean,
I'm
it's
asking
cool.
Doomy. Ain't even arguing. I'm asking Doomy.
What do they say? What do they say? A little big man can't beat a good big man.
Yeah,
big man. Yeah.
Or a little guy. A little man can't beat. Big.
Yeah. But when you got that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, my bad, guys. My fault.
Oh, you there? Shit. Okay, Jose.
Oh, he came back.
I just kicked him out by mistake. How you doing?
Ew.
Yeah. Call us back.
Hey, what happened?
Call back, champ. Call back.
No.
Yo.
What happened? We got questions from Patreon that need answering.
Call you.
Is that him? You there?
Yeah.
All right.
There we go. All right.
My bad. My phone had died.
Nah, it's all good. We got Emmanuel. Actually, we wanted to ask you this this little conversation that has been floating in the internet. I don't know if you've seen Leonard Ellerbe said that Tank's next fight could possibly be 147-pound, quote unquote, big pay-per-view. And then we see that Andre Berto's in the WBA rankings at number 10. Do you think that is a fight, like a good fight, if Tank went up to welterweight and fought Andre Berto, who hasn't fought in 4 years at welterweight?
I think he could do it just to, say he beat a 147-pounder and, stuff like that. But I don't think it would give him much credit. I mean, I think, cool, I'm sure probably beat him. But I don't think it would be like, I wouldn't give him like too much credibility.
All right. Emmanuel, actually what rep it says, Rayo, ¿cómo está, hermano? Will you continue doing the bulletproof vest walkout? And how did you come up with the idea for that walkout?
I'm gonna do it, till my career's over, and just an idea, bulletproof, I feel like I train like a soldier, I gotta fight like one.
So again, going back to the Leonard Ellerbe thing, and you being Mexican, what if it were Mikey fighting Tank at 147?
That's a good fight.
Man, you smiled about that one. Oh, great one, huh?
I love that fight. I also think Teofimo and what's it called, Mikey Garcia would be a great fight.
Yeah, I like that fight too. A lot.
Yeah, Mikey. They
gotta throw Mikey Garcia into this mix, bro.
Yeah,
they do.
They try. I don't know why they don't really. It sounds like he's trying to do some business with Regis, but I think the Tank fight is bigger for him.
I also think that the Manny fight and not getting it kind of hurt. It hit him. It hit him where it hurts. He's
been out the ring for a minute too.
Yeah. Next one coming in from Big Casual said, "What's up, champ? With the big news coming out about Fury having Coward 19, do you expect to see the trilogy between him and Wilder, or do you think he will begin talking about depression and retire? #2time."
I'm definitely a psychopath, and I hope he knows that.
No, I think the fight will happen. If that was the reason, hopefully, they get well, and then if not, they'll figure it out and they'll get back to things. I think the heavyweight division will get back to rolling into that, big hype that was going on.
Agreed. Next one coming in from James Benitez in San Antonio said Ellerbe was talking about Tank fighting at welterweight. Would you think Jose Benavidez Jr. be a good fight for Tank, especially since Tank wants to return in October and Jose now with PBC?
Jose can't make 147 by October, can he?
No, I don't think not by October. He's gonna maybe do 150, 154, and then
go
see
down.
How he feels.
Okay. Work his way. Oh, okay, that's smart.
Yeah, because I seen him on the bag. He looked a little chunky. He's still working. We got Brandon in Houston that says, "Thanks for coming on, champ. As an up-and-coming prospect, from your perspective, who is the biggest star, meaning name and biggest payday in the divisions from 130 to 140?
The biggest stars?
Biggest star.
All these guys are there right now. Teofimo, the Tank,
he said that the star has to represent the biggest name and the biggest payday. So who do you think is your biggest payday from 130 to 140?
Probably Tank.
Tank, that makes sense.
Probably. We're both on the same under the same promotion, so that'd be big.
For sure.
Do you think that, politics aside, is the Teo fight bigger financially and a bigger name, or is Tank still a bigger name and a bigger purse for you?
Well, definitely, I think Tank is a bigger name. I think it just so it comes with the purse, I think Teofimo is a big fight, just because of the history we have. But I think like numbers and you know.
True.
I don't think Teofimo. I don't think he got COVID. I think actually, I just maybe I feel like maybe I might be wrong though. Maybe he couldn't sell.
Yo, so if you think wait, if you think that for Tio, why you don't think that for Fury?
I don't know. Maybe I do.
Hey, what happened?
Yo, Rayo.
I don't think I don't. The thing I wouldn't say that on Fury them because that's Fury and Deontay Wilder. That's gonna sell. So I'm like, I don't know what's the reason.
So you think the Kambosos fight wouldn't do too well?
Yeah, I don't think so. Not like they.
Well,
Not
Rayo,
like they
man,
think in their head.
we want to thank you obviously for coming on, brother.
Yo,
I know.
Chan, real quick, could I just?
I got
one
15 more minutes if you guys.
Okay.
I know I told you guys I had to leave, but
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me just squeeze in one more before we let you go. I just am curious about the move, from Mexico to Seattle. Just talk about it, your age or whatever you can give us, in terms of the details about that.
Well, I was young, I was like about 3 years old. My mom and dad decided to come over here. They came over here we were actually in Phoenix with some family, and up till I was like 8, I went to school out there and everything, Up till I was 8, and my dad he had got like this allergy thing on his skin going on because of the sun. I think working so long in the sun, and so we had to go somewhere where it was cool. And my other aunt, her husband were living out here in the Seattle area.
Mhm.
So we came over there, and I just been in Seattle ever since.
And you went to school in Seattle as well as Phoenix?
I went to school in Phoenix. Then I went to school over there in the Seattle area. It's called Bellingham, over kind of by sort of by Canada. And then I went up when I was like 16 to Seattle.
And were you training in Phoenix as well, or did you not start training until you got to Seattle?
Yeah, I didn't start training until I got up to Seattle.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
good. Glad to have that cleared up. Just was, curious about it. But those are our questions. Listen, Jose, if you want to give out your social media so that people can follow you that aren't following you, and man, we wish you the best of luck. And hopefully wait. You got another one, champ?
Yeah, because now that Rolly is fighting Anthony Yigit, what do you think of that fight? Has he ever been on your radar, Anthony Yigit?
No, I haven't really seen too much of him, if I'm being honest. So I gotta go back and check him out.
Yeah, I think he got real famous for losing a fight and having a big swollen eye. Right?
Who did he fight?
I'm about to pull it up. I remember that he fought. He was one of those first DAZN fights. I think. Oh, Jonah Carl, right? Wasn't it Jonah Carl? That's exactly who he fought.
Might have been.
I'm pretty sure.
Was it Jonah Carl?
Jono.
Yeah, I bet you. Watch. Let me look.
What's his record?
Let me see.
I don't know too much of him. I gotta go watch, check him out.
Yep, he fought in the World Boxing Super Series. He's 24, 8 KOs, 24 wins, 1 loss by KO, 1 draw. He lost to Ivan Branchek, and that's where his eye got real swollen. And that's at 140. So Yigit was actually pretty good. Branchek is just a beast. But Rolly got power, so we'll see how Yigit's eye holds up. But he's from Sweden. It was a good fight with him and Branchek. He showed a lot of dog, especially with that eye looking the way that it looked. It was crazy.
Hopefully, hopefully Rolly wins, so we get some big fight going on in the future.
For sure, champ. But thank you again, man, for coming on the show. We look to continue to establish this relationship and get you on frequently, man. Once you get an opponent, we would love to get you back to talk about the opponent before the fight.
Definitely.
But yeah, if you haven't already done so, did you give out your social media?
You didn't yet.
I don't think I have. You guys can follow me at Rayo Boxing on Instagram. I don't really use my Twitter, but I'm on there. And I want to just say thank you guys for all the support.
All right, brother. Soy el jefe de jefes, señores. Later. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Jose El Rayo Valenzuela, thank you for coming on the show. Up and coming prospect.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. as always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, from title, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.